Today, we'll explore mysterious locations around the world where stone and even entire structures appear to have been exposed to unimaginable heat. Across every major religion, ancient civilization, and oral tradition are stories of fire raining from the sky, civilizations destroyed, and great cataclysms that reshaped the earth. While many prophecies point to the future, others may be describing something far older. Such an event really happened. What traces would it leave behind? What would our cities look like thousands of years from now? And how would future civilizations know we ever existed? We'll explore strange places, different theories, and odd features. We'll journey to regions never seen before and revisit some of the most compelling sites that deserve a second look. Leave your thoughts and theories in the comments as we investigate our melted past. Sodom and Gomorrah, legendary cities of the Middle East. When we examine these locations today, there seems to be undeniable evidence that major cities once stood here, and these buildings are currently returning to dust. In 1989, amateur archaeologist Ron Wyatt explored these locations firsthand to see if he could find evidence of that divine fire and the traces of these ancient cities. The official historians tell us that what we're looking at is nothing more than natural rock formations, but look closely at the swirling pattern. It's different than the even, horizontal layers that are common in any type of sedimentary rock. These swirling patterns found within the stone from this area are evidence of extreme heat, 6,000 degrees Fahrenheit, known as thermal ionization. When we examine artwork depicting this event, we notice swirling patterned stone in the foreground, and the city appears to be very advanced, with domes, pyramids, Greco-Roman style pillars, much like the buildings we've seen at World's Fairs and other parts of the world. When closely observed, we notice what appear to be man-made structures, stones with 90-degree angles, and windows within the walls. The stone structures in this region do not appear to be natural formations, rather remnants of ancient architecture. Nearly every artist's depiction of this event shows the same style, classical, old world architecture, plasma raining from the sky, towers of melted stone, and even advanced technology. Let's take an even closer look at the region that mainstream archaeologists speculate are where Sodom and Gomorrah once stood. Whether you believe this event to be supernatural, technological, or mythological, it seems to be evident that a major cataclysm took place here. But do we see actual evidence of fire raining from the sky? During Ron Wyatt's 1989 investigation, he found evidence of brimstone, sulfur, and gypsum crystallized from intense heat.
Every material there, metal, stone, of course the people, and everything burned, and this sulfur continued to burn, and it vitrified the material around it. After it had burned it all up, sealed itself off from the oxygen, and then of course smothered itself out. And in each of these little crystalline capsules here is a varying size chunk of sulfur, and there are millions of these in these ashes that we have here. Now some of them we have cracked open so you can see the sulfur inside, and others we have left intact, but there are millions of these here.
Back in Volume 1 of Buildings of Unknown Origin, we explored Cappadocia, a region in central Turkey known for its unusual architecture and the twisted, malformed, possibly melted cone-shaped rock formations. The official narrative claims that these were Bronze Age homes carved into valley walls by troglodytes, which are more commonly known as cavemen. In this chapter, let's explore even older photos of this region. These photos are said to be from the late 1830s. Could these buildings have once been part of a traditional city, created by an advanced civilization from the distant past? A society who were eliminated by some cataclysmic event so horrific that it caused the actual stone to melt like wax. Could all evidence of this civilization have been completely lost, and the only clues that remain are these malformed rocks and strange architecture? Or do you believe the official narrative that these were natural rock formations carved into dwellings by cavemen? Comment below. looking at is known as Lichtenberg figure burning. It is a process of fractal wood burning that utilizes high voltage electricity, often from a modified transformer, to create intricate, tree-like burn patterns on a wood surface. This effect is achieved by treating the wood with a conductive solution, which then directs the energy transfer and guides the burn. The burn is an instantaneous electro-incineration. Now let's compare the Lichtenberg effect to patterns seen on Earth in locations where many of these alleged melted buildings are located. These areas have once been lush environments with thriving cityscapes, which were then wiped out, melted, and turned to dust by some sort of electromagnetic event, natural cataclysm, or perhaps man-made weaponry. Keep this in mind when we examine these next photos, and be sure to leave your thoughts and opinions in the comments section. Officially, we are told, red bricks do not melt under extreme heat. But then, how do we explain Fort Zverev in Russia? The official narrative tells us this fort was built sometime around 1870 near St. Petersburg. The official story goes, in 1970, there was a massive fire in the basement bunker, which was so hot, it caused the bricks to melt. The fire happened because Russians were storing a mysterious liquid, similar to napalm, when it somehow ignited, which caused a massive fire that tore through the structure. What was this mysterious liquid? Could this have been red mercury? In the 1970s through 80s, there were claims that red mercury was a powerful catalyst the Soviets were using to amplify the destructive force of conventional explosives. There were also assertions that red mercury exhibited unusual thermal, magnetic, and radioactive properties. But the official narrative is, this substance is a myth. Red mercury does not exist. Officially, the bricks melted because of 2,000-degree heat, yet we are told red brick will crumble, not melt at high temperatures. Which official narrative do we believe? Could these bricks have stored massive amounts of energy and something caused an overload? Could the Russians have been storing red mercury in the bunker, which caused the bricks to melt? Did resonance frequency cause this? Or do we believe the official narrative? Comment below. To get the official narrative, I asked Google AI, which stated, red bricks essentially do not melt. They are considered non-combustible materials and can withstand very high temperatures. Bricks do not have a clear melting point. Instead, they gradually degrade under extreme heat. Dakota Indian mythology calls this area of North Dakota Makosika, which literally translates to Badlands. The reason for this name is because they believe this region was cursed. According to Lakota legend, there was once a grand city here, and much like Pompeii or Sodom and Gomorrah, the people who occupied this city were punished for their greed and disobedience. The land split open, swallowed the people whole, and turned their buildings to stone. Could these rock formations be the remains of this city? Could other evidence have been purposely destroyed?